Hey guys, welcome back to Treadmill Review Guru. I'm Sydney, and today I'm reviewing the Redliro 2-in-1 Under Desk Treadmill. This is a treadmill that you can use under a desk and on its own. The handles fold up and down, and we've been loving testing out all of these tiny treadmills, so let's jump in and see how the Redliro perform for us. So let's start with checking out the construction on the Redliro 2-in-1. As it's laid out like this with the handlebar upright, it is around 52 inches long, 25 inches wide, and 42 inches high. It is pretty tiny and lightweight at about 57 pounds, so it's really easy to move and it's storable. There are 2 transportation wheels on the front, so it can be moved around, and since it's so lightweight, you could also carry it. When the handles are folded down, it can also be stored under a bed or a couch because it's not very tall at all. There are also feet so you can store it upright and lean it against a wall. So if you're looking for a compact treadmill that can be stored out of the way or even out of sight, this is a good pick. This is also a 2-in-1 treadmill. So the handlebar is essentially 2 uprights and a handlebar that connects at the top, and it collapses down around the deck, and then it also folds up like this. So you can use the Redliro under a desk and on its own. The handlebar provides enough balance, but it isn't adjustable for different heights. So if you're, say, 6 feet or taller, the handlebar might feel a little short. I'm 5'1" with shoes on, and it is about at my waist. There are 2 knobs on either side to raise and lower the handlebar, so it's pretty easy to adjust up and down. The frame is made out of alloy steel, so it's corrosion resistant, and it's rated to handle users up to 220 pounds. So this is comparable to similarly sized treadmills like the Walking Pad C2. The motor is a 2.25 horsepower motor, and I have to say it's pretty quiet. I've been using this treadmill at my desk for a few months now, and I have yet to annoy my coworkers too much. I even jog on it upstairs in our office sometimes, so I'd say it's appropriate to use in most spaces. You'll hear it in that functionality section in a moment, but when you're using it as a standalone treadmill, it goes up to 7.5 miles per hour, which is pretty impressive considering its small size. And under a desk, it goes up to 4 miles per hour. So this is definitely enough range of speed, especially considering how compact it is. But it's also important to know that the motor really isn't appropriate for a lot of use. Just with this size, we don't recommend it for a lot of use. So I'd stick with around maybe 1 to 3 miles per day, maybe a little bit more than that. Also, the deck is pretty compact at 15 inches wide and 41 inches long. And even though the motor does go up to 7.5 miles per hour, I can't run on it at that speed because the deck is just too short for me. And I have a fairly short running stride, so for comparison, I can walk on the Walking Pad R2, which is 47 inches long at 7.5 miles per hour. Also, our tallest reviewer, Matt, who's 6'5", he can only walk on the Redliro. The width might also feel a little constricting to some, especially when you're at your desk, but what's nice about the Redliro is that it can fit under most standing desks, but it is on the narrower side for under desk treadmills. I know for me, I have to occasionally glance down at my feet to make sure I'm staying centered on the deck when I'm using it at my desk. If you have a wide desk or you work on multiple monitors, you might want a larger under desk treadmill. And if that's the case, check out our best under desk treadmill video at our YouTube channel. The Redliro 2-in-1 is on that list, but we also have some larger options there. But as far as the cushioning in the deck, it is firm. This definitely isn't the softest surface to jog on, but it's comparable to other small treadmills. And for walking and jogging and for a few miles a day, I think it works just fine. Another factor that we appreciate is how affordable the Redliro is, especially considering its overall quality and its features. I'm not going to get into the price too much because prices do change, but at least at the time of filming this review, the price is well under $500, so be sure to check the link in the description of the video to see the current price. And purchasing through that link helps out our channel so we can keep bringing you reviews like this one. The Redliro is a great option not only if you're short on space, but if you're looking for a budget-friendly treadmill, and it comes with a 1-year warranty, and it arrives fully assembled and ready to go out of the box. So the console is this LED panel that's built into the motor hood, and it shows your time, calories, steps, speed, and distance. Every few seconds, the display cycles between showing these different metrics. And when you're using the Redliro at your desk, it requires you to use this handheld remote. So it's pretty intuitive for adjusting the speed and stopping and starting the treadmill. And when the handles are folded up, there are adjustment buttons that are built in to adjust the treadmill. And this is also pretty self-explanatory. On both the handles and on the remote here, under the P button, there are 12 onboard workouts with preset speed settings. And under the M button, there are customizable workout modes where you can set like time, distance, and calorie goals. And you can also do your own thing and change the speed as often as you want. One thing to keep in mind is that the safety key clips into the top of the handlebars, so you can clip that to yourself when you're using the handlebars when they're folded up. But when you have the handles folded down, you need to make sure that the safety key is still clipped into the top of the handles even though they're down, otherwise the belt won't start. And on top of the handlebar is also a device rack, so you can put your phone or your tablet. So this is nice if you want to, stream something or be able to just have your, phone nearby. With the size of the Redliro, I would just put it in front of my TV to watch stuff, so that's definitely a possibility too. And as you've probably noticed, there aren't other storage options for like your water and there's also no connectivity to third-party apps, but overall, the console makes the Redliro really easy to use. All right, so now I'm going to let you see and hear the Redliro 2-in-1 when I am walking and jogging on it. But first, if you find this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We create reviews like this for you so you can see and hear fitness equipment like this treadmill before you take it home. So I'm gonna start at around 2 miles per hour. When I'm at my desk, this is kind of the fastest I'm able to walk. And then I'm going to jog at 6.5 miles per hour. I can't fully run at that 7.5 miles per hour. So overall, even at that 6.5 miles per hour, it's pretty quiet. Thanks for watching our review of the Redliro 2-in-1 Under Desk Treadmill. Some things we really like is that this is a compact treadmill that can be used under a desk and on its own. The motor is quiet and it goes up to 4 miles per hour at your desk and 7 miles per hour on its own. The handlebar folds down so you can store it under a bed or you can lean it against a wall when you're not using it. It also weighs only around 57 pounds, so it can be carried as well as rolled around pretty easily. It's easy to use and it comes with some onboard workouts and customizable workout settings. And it also comes fully assembled and ready to go out of the box. Some things to keep in mind is that it might be a little too compact for most people to actually be able to run at the 7.5 miles per hour. It's also not meant for heavy use and long distances, and it only has a 220-pound weight capacity, so it can only handle users up to that limit. Overall though, this is a small, versatile little treadmill that's affordable and can be used in most homes. And if you want to learn more, head over to treadmillreviewguru.com, and you can head over to our best Under Desk Treadmills video if you want to check out similar models that we recommend along with the Redliro 2-in-1. We have some larger options on there, so you can check those out. And you can click the link in the description for the current price. And if you like this video and find it helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. We work to review all kinds of treadmills so you can find one that works for you. I'm Sydney with Treadmill Review Guru. I'll see you next time.